Recording, cool. So thank you all so much for jumping on tonight's call. Tonight we're going to talk business and kind of give you an overview of what Isogenics is and this potential option to create income, additional stream of income for you and your family. It is a great option to create security for your financial future because I know what works now, what worked then 20 years ago, is starting to not work now, and it most definitely will not work in the future. So here tonight we're going to show you an option that could be quite a good choice to create financial stability and financial security in the future. So I'm just going to share my screen now. Desktop. Cool. So welcome everyone. My name is Cameron and I'm just going to dive into a little bit about my story first because this truly has been such a blessing in more ways than I could even put in words. And I could go hours and hours with truly telling you what this could be for you and your future just because it's totally blessed my life. So my name is Cameron, like I said, and I was introduced to Isogenics back when I lived in Australia. So back in 2015, I moved over to Australia, and this was after my student loan wouldn't fund my senior year of college, and I was really lost, heartbroken, didn't know what to do, and so I did what any irresponsible 21-year-old would do, and I bought a one-way ticket to another country. So I kind of went with no plan other than to find what I was passionate about, find, what I really enjoyed doing and just learn more about myself in the world. So I went over there while everybody else was finishing college. I went over there and I'll never forget, I met my roommates online, and the day I walked into my new house I was moving into, I saw a big giant brown Isogenics box sitting there on the kitchen counter. So that was my first time I came across it. And I was somebody who studied nutrition. I was very, I valued health and wellness. So it was something that really sparked my interest, but it wasn't the right time. And for those of you on this call, maybe it's not the right time for you. Maybe you're super skeptical. I was. In fact, I said no to this for 2.5 years. Okay. And I will totally blame my ego on saying no because all of my friends used the products. They all had phenomenal results. And for whatever reason, it just wasn't the right time for me. I wanted to party, and that is the honest truth. So I was introduced over in Australia, and I met so many beautiful, incredible people, using the products, but the community and the culture was something that really stuck out to me, where it was just full of positive, fun, supportive individuals who supported each other, wanted success for one another, celebrated your voice. Whereas in the States, I was in a sorority back when I was in college, and my opinions were always shut down. I was never given a leadership role, and the biggest thing for me is I was never allowed to let my voice be heard. Whereas here in Isogenics, the community, everyone wants to celebrate you, and we encourage your voice to be heard. So, Isogenics for me in the very beginning, the vision was cast for me when I went to my very first event, and this kind of opened my eyes what was possible, and I saw average people making above average incomes. I'm talking all walks of life of people: teachers, lawyers, people in real estate, people who were college dropouts, people who didn't even go to college, like all different types of people. And I thought, if they can do it, I can do it. And in the very beginning of my business, I was creating an additional $200 to $300 a week, which really helped, pay my student debts. It really helped me just with my bills every single month. And it was just so beneficial for, working full time. I was in school full time over in Australia because I saved up all my money to go back to school over there. And it was just really, really helping me live my life. And after about 8 months of, just kind of learning the skills and really kind of stepping into the business, after 8 months, it started to replace my full-time income that I was making. And that's when I decided to pursue it full time. Now, since then, I've been building this business for about 2.5 years, and it's blown up into a beautiful full-time income, and I've been able to travel the world, and you can see some of these pictures on here. That is a huge value of mine. I love traveling. So I've been able to live down in Mexico. I've been living in Bali for the past 1.5 years, and I've just been able to share this gift with other people just to show them an option to pursue their passions, to have that safety net in case of emergency situation, to have something, to pay off their debts faster. And I think so often right now in society is we're living paycheck to paycheck, and we're trading so much time for money that we're getting stressed out. It's causing problems within the body. Inflammation is on the rise. All these, anxiety, depression, all these things are happening. And it's as a result of something I call cancer of the wallet, which is when we don't have enough money, it creates a lot of stress on our bodies, and just everything begins to fall apart. So I saw this as a beautiful gift to share with other people, to not only have beautiful health, but also to create something that gives them that flexibility, that choice, and that freedom to do more of what they wanted to do. So it's been really, really cool to help other individuals create income, to get out of debt, to pursue their passions, and also just, travel the world and pursue my passions as well. So you can see here, Isogenics, they love celebrating you. And over here, there's a picture of us getting some awards, speaking on stages. We go on trips with Isogenics all the time. They share beautiful trips that you can win. All you have to do is build your business and you go on these trips, and giving back is a massive value of ours. So, we were down in Peru with a whole bunch of Isogenics leaders giving back to the community. And it's just so beautiful what you can really create here. So I just want to ask you quickly, are you living your ideal life? And what does that look like? Are you at a position in life where you have flexibility? Are you spending all the time that you want with your family and your friends? And are you making memories? Are you able to have the choice to do what you're passionate about? Or are you stressed? Are you living your ideal life, or are you stressed? Are you living paycheck to paycheck? Are you not sure, when you're going to get that next pay? Or are you working 2, 3, 4 jobs? What does life look like right now? What would your ideal life actually look like? And here is a way that maybe it may or may not be for you, but this is definitely a way for you to pursue what your heart desires, and just an avenue that you can create extra income to do more, but also pay, get out of debts and do more of what you want to do. So quickly, I just want to, set a disclaimer where, long story short, it takes hard work, it takes effort, it takes skills to build any type of business, and those who put in the effort see the results. And this isn't a get rich quick thing. You're not going to see immediate results, but with time, with effort, and knowing that it's going to take grit and learning to build this business, then that's where the results come from. So Isogenics is a global health and wellness business, and our vision is not only to become the largest health and wellness company in the world, but to become the most trusted and respected health and wellness company in the world. Integrity is our highest value. So here at Isogenics, we have a bunch of different solutions that we offer in terms of weight loss, energy, performance, and healthy aging. And what we do here is we see here that people are spending billions of dollars in these industries. And what we're doing is we're just redirecting spending on what, we already get every single day. Who do you know that is on some diet plan or meal prep or has a gym membership? Who do you know that buys energy drinks? Who do you know that is on some type of plan or has face creams or Botox, whatever? Who do you know that uses these things? I could say most of us, right? So what we're doing at Isogenics is we're redirecting our spending on what we already spend our money on now on a healthier, more affordable option. So you can see there's lots of trends happening right now. Now more than ever, obesity is a huge issue. Over 69% of adults in North America are considered at least overweight. Now that is a very, very scary number to think about. And then, the fitness industry is worth over $83 billion from just going to the gym alone. Type in the chat box below or above, wherever it is, which gym you go to. Because so many of us have gym memberships, $83 billion just from the gym alone. That's before any kind of supplements. And then global anti-aging market is expected to reach $331 billion by 2021. Young people are getting Botox. Young people are looking for ways to reverse aging. Young people are looking for ways now, whereas before it's super taboo, where it's becoming totally normal now. Now, here at Isogenics, imagine a business that converges all of these trends into one. And that's what we do here. So solutions for weight wellness. So maybe you're somebody who wants to lose weight or maintain your weight, just feel better internally from the inside out. Performance, maybe you're an athlete. Maybe you're somebody who is a gym goer and looking for a healthier alternative rather than super stimulated products. Or maybe vitality and well-being, where you just want to live a healthy, convenient lifestyle, something that's easy and integratable to your day-to-day busy life. Or maybe it is personal care and beauty. Maybe you want to reverse aging. Maybe you want to take better care of your skin and your health and all of that. So we really do offer all these different types of solutions. So quickly, I'm just going to go over a few key ingredients, key products that we have. So the very first is Cleanse for Life. Now, this is not one of those cleanses that are going to have you running to the bathroom. This is a deep cellular cleanse, which what it does, it pulls toxins from our cells. And we get toxins from environmental factors, from home products, from things out and about that we come in contact with every single day. Our cells are soaking up the toxins. So what this is doing on a cellular level is it has drawing properties. It has roots, herbs, botanicals, that have drawing properties to draw those toxins out of our cells. And as a result, it's going to reduce inflammation and just all around help our bodies function properly, like the way that they're supposed to. And then next we have our isoline shake. Now you can have this shake as a meal, as a snack, whatever you like. I love to have mine as meals. I also love to have them as snacks. But basically what this is doing, it's filling in the gaps of our day-to-day diet from that nutrition depletion that we're not getting from our food. Now in today's society, our food is produced on a massive scale, mass production. And as you can imagine, mass production means, things are genetically modified, things are rapidly growing, things are just being thrown in the dirt and grown as fast as possible. And as a result, we're not getting the vitamins and minerals, nutrients that we once got in our food 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago. So because of this nutrient depletion from our food, from mass production, we now need a way to fill in those gaps. And this is what that shake does. Now, if you're somebody that doesn't follow a traditional diet, we also have dairy-free, plant-based shakes, which we get the protein source from brown rice and pea protein. So then we have Ionic Supreme, which is an incredible product. A lot of moms call this the magic juice. Drop in the comments if you absolutely love Ionics. So what this is it's flooded with 200 herbs and botanicals, and it is the only known product in the world that has all eight adaptogens within this product, which is pretty exciting. And if you knew what I knew in the different individual ingredients in this product, and you broke it down, it would be very, very expensive to recreate this with individual products. So we're very fortunate to have such an affordable alternative that what it does, it reduces stress cortisol levels in our body, wakes our body up, and as a result, we're going to feel energized. It stabilizes our mood, but all around just makes us feel really great. And then we have complete women's and men's essentials. So this is a multivitamin pack that contains all the daily vitamins that, again, we're not getting from our food. These are filling in the gaps that we're not getting from our whole food diets. And here at Isogenics, we do eat a lot of food. Who could agree we all eat, right? But we're just filling in the gaps. We're putting in the missing link. So this is a great alternative. And the difference between these vitamins and store-bought vitamins is these have vegetable-based capsules, whereas you may not know this, but most vitamins out there on the market, they're pig capsules, so like pig intestines, which is pretty gross. So we use a vegetable-based capsule, which means it's going to dissolve faster into the stream, and also it's completely natural based. There's no artificial nothing. There's no filler, nothing. It's all pure natural ingredients in there. And then we also have Isogenesis, which is a product that I'm super passionate about. And basically what this does on a super cellular level, at the ends of our DNA, we have telomeres. And as we begin to age, the telomeres begin to unravel, which starts the aging process. And the aging process is, our metabolism slows down, problems begin to arise in the body, things aren't working and functioning as properly like they once were, the aging process, and as we age, we kind of think, well, this is just the way it is. As you age, you get tired, or you're foggy brain, all these different things, but that's not the case, honestly. So what this product does, it repairs the telomeres from unraveling, helps them grow longer and strengthen, and as a result, not only is it reversing the signs of aging, but it's helping your body generate new cells within the body. And when your body is creating new cells, as you could imagine, problems begin to go away, things begin to repair itself, things begin to get better. So, you can definitely experience immediate effects on this within the first couple of days. What I personally have experienced is more energy, stabilizing my mood. My hormone levels have definitely balanced out. It curbs your hunger. It helps your hair grow really long. These are my natural nails. So thanks to that product, so it really just helps your body function at the best ability. And it's high quality nutrition. And what it's so exciting is not only do we have those key products, but we have so many different solutions that you can just integrate into your day-to-day routine, meaning like healthier alternatives to snacks, healthier alternatives to the gym, healthier alternatives for anything that we already use every single day. Isogenics gives you a healthier alternative, affordable option. Now, the Isogenics promise is these products are non-compromised, meaning you're going to get only the most pure, organic, natural, Ayurvedic ingredients in these products, and it goes through third-party batch testing, and we are so grateful to have the most sought-after plant-based scientist on the Isogenic Scientific Advisory Board who helps formulate these products. He's on a mission to really address the diets, and diet is the source of all things, in our life, and really addressing that it really starts with our diet. And when we can really master and take complete control over what we're putting in our bodies, we can really determine what happens next. So we're so grateful to have him. And Isagenix has a full-time scientific advisory board of 53 full-time scientists, doctors, nutritionists. So over 200 combined years of experience. And I don't know about you, but you cannot argue against 200 years of experience. Even when I was studying nutrition and I thought I knew what I knew, truly when you break down what the ingredients are within these products is absolutely remarkable and astounding what we actually have. Very fortunate. So why network marketing? Now let's talk a little bit about network marketing. Well, there's a million different reasons why network marketing is such an incredible avenue to go down. The first being, it's the greatest equalizer, meaning network marketing doesn't care if you went to school, if you got a degree, if you were a college dropout, high school dropout, it doesn't matter. It's the greatest equalizer, meaning it's giving everyone an equal opportunity to create a business. And why network marketing? It's a very low investment. Most businesses cost tens of thousands of dollars to begin, and most times than not, there's no profit in the first year. In network marketing, you can profit within your first 24 hours. Heck, the first couple of hours, okay? Where traditional businesses, most times than not, it takes more than a year to profit. And there's a 99% fail rate when you open a traditional business as well. And not only that, it's a lot more stressful to do those kinds of things. So not only is it a low investment to begin a network marketing business, logistics are covered. So we don't have to worry about shipping. We don't have to worry about customer service. We don't have to worry about legal. We don't have to worry about all these internal things that run a business, and we don't even have to worry about those costs. We just buy our products every month, we eat them, and that cost to run our business is also paying for all those extra things like the legal department and the customer service and all that would be so stressful in creating a traditional business. Not only that, it's amazing tax benefits, meaning you're going to be able to write off a lot of things because you're running your own thing, right? And it's a beautiful way to integrate yourself into a very successful, positive, oriented network. So not only are you creating a network of consumers, you're building a business, you're learning the skills, you're meeting a network of other people who are on the same mission as you, who you could then leverage in the future with any future endeavors that you pursue in the future. But it's a great way to learn leadership skills, to learn communication skills, people skills, all these different skills that were not necessarily taught in schools. We're taught here in network marketing. Personal development is the basis of growing a business like this. And as a result, not only are you going to be growing yourself, but your business is going to be growing as well. And then from whatever you create here, you can then leverage it in the future. So let's say you've created an income, right? A residual income. And by the way, residual income, you do the work and get paid over and over and over again. You're creating something that's going to be paying you, whether eating, sleeping, working, doing whatever on vacation, right? And over time, it's just going to keep compounding and growing. The compound effect happens here in network marketing. And what you can then do with the income that you're creating is then take it and apply to whatever other endeavor that you want to pursue. So it's the greatest way and greatest foundation to then start pursuing your other passions. Maybe you want to invest in properties. Maybe you want to write a book. Maybe you want to open up your own gym. Maybe you want to open up your own practice. Isagenix is allowing you to create income with a very, very low startup cost that is super beneficial because you're creating income. You're creating a network that you can then all leverage what you're doing for your future endeavors. And Isagenix is a global opportunity. So we're open in 20 countries and we're expanding every single year. So not only are we in and thriving in America, but we're thriving in 19 other countries as well. And how does Isagenix fit into your life? So first and foremost, we use the products. Most people are just going to use and love and consume the products, and that is everything, right? But then you're also going to find people who love to share the products, and we have incredible referral money for those who want to share their experience, and it's totally normal what we do here. When was the last time that you shared your favorite Netflix show, and you shared it, and you just told your friends that you had to watch and binge the whole season? Did you get paid for that? Or when was the last time a brand new restaurant popped up in town and you went, you had a beautiful experience and you told all your friends you had to go and eat there next weekend? But did you get paid for it? So here what we do at Isagenix is we share our genuine experiences with Isagenix with others, and as a result, you're going to get paid. So we identify product shares. So most people are just going to love and consume the products, but then you're also going to find people who are hungry for a change in their financial blueprint. And now more than ever, there's a need for money. So as you can see, nearly 39 million people in America have received food assistance. That is a very large number. Debt is skyrocketing. Who here has student loan debt on this call? Please write in the chat box saying me if you have student loan debt. I definitely do. And it definitely compounds. But what would you rather? An income producing asset that compounds over time, or debt that compounds? Income, right? Healthcare costs are rising. There's so many people that don't have health insurance, and taxes are at a record high and rising. Now, the problem here is, people are now needing money more than ever, and the economy and the prices, the cost of living keep rising, but our income is just not matching, and people are working differently. Because of the change in the economy, people are getting jobs on the weekend. They're bartending, they're doing Uber, the Airbnbs, they're doing all these different things to catch up with the life expenses, right? They have not only them, but their families to provide for as well. But the problem is, doing all these extra side jobs, it's still trading time for money. And who could agree? Everybody would love more time to spend with their family, more time to spend with their loved ones, with their friends, more time to create memories, more time to see the world, right? But the problem is we're still trading time for money. Now, what we do here in network marketing is we leverage the extra time that we have. Just imagine you just gave up an hour of Netflix a day and worked on growing your mindset and growing and learning this business, what that could compound into, right? And having that, leveraging our time to create this in the pockets of our time, not full time, but the pockets. I only began this in the pockets of my time to then start creating income that could then allow us to have more time to do what we love and have more time to pursue our passions and to be with our family, create memories, and be with our friends rather than taking on that second and third job. So network marketing provides time flexibility. It allows you to have more time by leveraging what you're doing, creating more time. So this is the only profession in the entire world where you can simultaneously create more income and time at the same time. There's no other profession that does that. And the ability to work from anywhere. So I was living in Bali for the past year and a half. I'm now in the States for a few months, but it allows you to be wherever. And as long as you have a computer or a phone and some Wi-Fi, you can truly do this from wherever. So if you're walking to work and that's the only time that you have to build this, or maybe you're just at home in bed on the couch, you can do it from there as well. And then it's a positive culture. This is a culture that's going to allow you to grow as an individual and that's going to support you along the way. There is no negative thinking here, but it's a growth environment. And as a result, you're just going to grow as an individual. Like, you would have never caught me dead speaking on a Zoom call like this 2 years ago. But I've been able to develop my skills, my communication skills, my presenting skills, which I then can leverage in the future for future endeavors. So it sets you up with skills and a positive culture to grow into a better person. And it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to meet incredible people, to grow a business, to learn skills, to have security, to have something that's there for the future. And there's no caps on earning potential. Now, another thing I want to address is, Social Security is predicted to run out by 2034. Now, I don't know about you, but I've been investing into my Social Security since I was 15 years old. And knowing that it's not even, my retirement fund isn't even going to be there when I'm in my late 30s is very scary. So what does this address? What worked 20, 40 years ago is starting to not work now, and most definitely will not work in our future. So what is your plan? What is your plan if retirement's not there? What is your plan, right? So not only that, but there's also a prediction that by 2030, 800 million jobs are going to be replaced by artificial intelligence. So what is our plan? Do you have a job that could be potentially replaced by a computer? And if so, what is your plan? Right? So this is allowing us to start before that wave of change happens. We are in the beginning wave of change in the economy. The economy is changing. We're shifting. Things are going online, right? Jobs are being made. People are being made redundant. Jobs are being replaced by artificial intelligence. Departments are shutting down. Storefronts are going online. Forever 21 just claimed bankruptcy. Storefronts are shutting down. It's going online. So you can notice that this trend is happening, right? We are in the forefront of this wave of change, and we are allowing ourselves to put in the time, to learn the skills, to grow an income-producing asset that they can be a secure income and security blanket for our future. It's stability for the future, and that's how I look at it. So why Isagenix? Over 300 people in Isagenix, over 300 people now have earned more than $1 million cumulatively, which is insane. Right? Growing for 17 years, and we've done over $7 billion in total sales now. And it's a privately held, responsibly run company with no operational debt. So we will never be publicly traded, which means no outside say. And we were created by a family for families. We were created by a family who noticed that the economy was changing and people were needing money now more than ever. And with their big hearts, they knew that word of mouth marketing was the most intelligent way to get any product to the market. And that's why they created net or Isogenics and connected network marketing to it, because not only is this a solution to change world health, which is one of our missions, by giving holistic Ayurvedic ingredients and products from that are naturally sourced to naturally heal our bodies rather than medicate them, a solution for that, but also a solution financially, where we can then have an opportunity to create something that will free us from the pain of paycheck to paycheck, to free us from the pain of not knowing we're going to get paid next, freeing us from the pain of not knowing if we're going to have enough food to be put on the table or get out of student loan debt, right? So it's such a beautiful company. Now, let's just look at the last 16 years of Isogenics. So it took 8 years to make the first billion, and we're one of the fastest growing companies that was able to do $1 billion in 8 years. Jim Coover is a phenomenal owner of the company, and he's the fastest to grow a company to $1 billion, right? So it took 8 years to grow our first billion, and then 3 to do our second. And you can see as time went on how fast we began to grow, and still growing. This is only the foundation. And at year 16, we've done our first $1 billion year, which is really exciting. Now, what you're looking at here is, the foundation being set, the leadership being put down, the systems, the tools, everything put perfectly in place before the next massive wave of momentum. Right now, you're looking at Apple before they started selling iPhones. Right now, you're looking at Amazon when they were just books and not everything, right? You're seeing a company who has laid the structure down ready for absolute explosion. We'll be nothing short of a $5 billion a year company within the next 5 years. Now, similar to another health and wellness company, you can see here up at the corner, they've been open for 11 years longer than us. They just shy beat us in sales, for the year. But they've also been open in double the time and in way more countries. So you can imagine being so young right now, this company, and what we're projected to do in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, it's just absolutely extraordinary. And we're here to celebrate that. So another really cool thing is before I dove into Isogenics, I really was comparing this compensation plan to so many others just to see if I was making the right decision. And in fact, we have the most lucrative compensation plan in all of network marketing, and that is a fact. In fact, Isogenics added another $42 million to the front end of the compensation plan just a few months ago. Because again, they noticed that people were needing more money now more than ever. So they just loaded an extra $42 million to the front end of the compensation plan, and they'll just keep adding more money, okay? Which is so insane. Now, here's just a few examples if you want to read some of these comments of what Isogenics income has allowed other people to do. So you can see, cover most of my expenses to go to an event, cover bills. People have been able to live in Bali, pay off student loans at once. Here are 2 examples of some girls on my team. Here's Hope, who's right here. Hey. And she was a server for the longest time, and she was struggling with student debt, and she was able to pay off all of her debts by bringing in extra income with Isogenics, which is just so cool. So now she doesn't have that stress of her debt, and she's been able to get a new car and start her dream business, a hiking business, which is really exciting. So in Isogenics, we're paid daily, weekly, and monthly. So every single day, every single week, every single month, we get paid for referring the product, we get paid for our leadership, and we get paid in trips and so many other really incredible ways. So here at Isogenics, we build 2 networks, a left side and a right, so 2 sales teams, and we are a binary system. So think of whenever you come on to this business, your position is an asset. Think of it as real estate, because now forever, infinitely deep, no matter what, every time somebody's enrolled, whether it's by me, somebody 5 people above me, somebody, 10 people, 1 million people above me, anytime somebody enrolls the next person, they go under you in the next available position. And then anytime you enroll somebody, they go under you in the next available position, and so on and so forth. So we are paid infinitely deep, and because your position is an asset, now forever, infinitely, anytime somebody comes on, they go under you. So we build together, and it's a really team-based sport here. So, and it's an equal opportunity, so it really doesn't matter where you're enrolled or who enrolls you. You have the opportunity to out-earn whoever's above you. I have out-earned my sponsor, my boyfriend, many, many, many times before. I've out-earned people 5, 10, 15, 100 people above me as well. So it's an equal opportunity. And I know network marketing is very different from MLM. This is creating equal opportunity rather than MLM, which makes it quite difficult to excel. So we're built two sales teams, and we earn cycles off of volume. So anytime somebody comes on, you come on for the products, and there's product users and business builders. All the products have points attached to it. Now, one side equals 300 volume and the other 600 for a total of 900 business volume. That equates to one cycle, which is 54 US dollars. Now, the cycles happen from team volume, so volume created by everyone in the organization and you. So you can imagine how fast these cycles will begin to accumulate when you're working together as a team and you're creating a team. And this is the money, this is a residual income that you're going to be making, whether eating, working, sleeping, on a vacation, whatever. It's really exciting. So here's just an example of how we get paid. So let's just say, for example, you come on the products and you share the products and you ask some friends to do it with you just to try out the products. And what's so cool here at Isagenix is if it's not your thing, you get all your money back, all of it. Tell me what grocery store on earth allows you to go buy all your groceries, eat them. You eat the whole box of cereal and you go, you know what? Didn't like that cereal. And then go return the empty box. Which grocery store in the whole world allows you to do that? Here at Isagenix, you can do that. So there is no risk. So, let's say you go to a few friends and you let them know that you're beginning this business, or you're going to try the products, and they're open to doing it with you, trying the products with you, holding each other accountable. Now, you can earn up to $1,000 by just enrolling two of your friends. And let's say they have a beautiful experience as well. They're loving the products. Everybody can share the products with others. They also can share. And not only are they going to get their products paid for, but they also have the opportunity to make $1,000. So this is just an example of making some income in Isagenix. So another thing is, think of the compound effect, geometric progression. Look over here at a penny doubling over 30 days. So on day 1, we have 1 cent. And you can see here by day 30, there's $5.3 million. So similar to a penny compounding over 30 days, that's what happens here in network marketing. So let's just say, for example, you begin with 10 people. In your sales team, you come in, you have a force of 10, and that 10 finds 10. Now you have 100 people building together, and you have a team of 100, and you're all working together. Now those 100 then go find 10 customers. Now all of a sudden you have 1,000 people in your organization. Now if we were just going of 100 BV concept, which is about $150 worth of product, and let's say 1,000 people ordered 100 BV, $150 worth of product, that's 100,000 volume flooding up to your business, which equates to about $6,000 a month or $72,000 a year. And all you did was share with 10 who share with 10. And you can see how quickly these numbers begin to rise. So exchanging time for money is when we get paid 100% of our own effort, and leverage, or the millionaire mindset, is getting paid 1% of 100 people's effort. Still 100%, but 99 less effort for you. So you're working together collaboratively, and you're creating this massive organization between everybody, and it's going to compound over time. Now, the millionaire mindset, you get paid 1% of 100 people's effort, but here at Isagenix, we get paid 6% off of everybody's effort, which is pretty exciting. You can imagine how fast that adds up. So truly, you can live your ideal life. And now, I'm not some superhuman. I don't have special superhero powers or anything like that. I was just a woman who decided to go for it. I was open to learning. I was open for change in my life, because when I began this, I was at a really rough spot and I just didn't know how I was going to get out of it. I was drowning in debt. I was overworking. I was getting underpaid. I was spending a lot of time trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And all I wanted was to make a really big impact, share my heart with the world, have a platform to not only impact other people, but to serve people on a greater level than I ever could if I was working at a corporate job. And I just knew that this was a gift that I could share with other people to not only feel better physically, truly, but also to create something that will give them, security and stability financially as well. So think about what your ideal life looks like. And trust me, you can do this as long as you're open to learning the skills, plugging in, working together as a team, growing as an individual. Then you truly can create this as well. And if not now, when? And going with the trends happening in the economy now, going with the trends where jobs are being replaced by artificial intelligence, going with the trends that things are going online. What is your plan if your job is replaced? What is your plan if Social Security is not there? What is your plan if retirement isn't going to exist? And if not now, when? Right? We could all agree that it's never the right time, but what it is the right time to really take radical responsibility of where our futures could go, and really having this solution as an option to create additional income for the what if situations. What if, you have an emergency hospital bill? Are you going to be able to afford it? What if we have an emergency evacuation? Or what if something happens within our family and we have to take off work and go for it? Are you going to have that safety net to allow you to do those things? So I just invite you to get back to whoever invited you onto this call, to really truly just, talk and see if this could be a viable option for you. Because if it is, your whole life could change. You never know. And if not, totally cool. It's not for everybody. But, this could definitely amaze, and it's an amazing opportunity to totally change the financial blueprint of your future. So thank you, everybody, for hopping on and listening. And I hope everyone has a beautiful night. Bye.